is up, guys? Thank you guys for clicking on the video. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you guys like the content. For this video, I'm gonna be showing you guys, this is kind of a, I guess this mod, you know, it can replace all the characters' vehicles, but it isn't, you know, the idea of it sounds amazing, and although it doesn't work perfectly, I was debating if I should bring it to you guys or not. Just because it works, I'd say 95% of the time. There are a couple bugs, but I still thought I'd just bring it to you guys, and in case you guys want to play with it, because what this mod pretty much does is you can replace Michael's, Trevor's, and Franklin's car with any car you want with the click of a button. So once you click that button, that car that you are in will literally be replaced as the main vehicle in the game for that character, which I think the idea of it is amazing. It makes things super easy if you want to replace any of the characters' vehicles. But again, like I'm saying, there are a couple bugs, which I was debating if I should bring it to you guys or not. But I noticed that around 95% of the time it works. But I still want to bring it to you guys and show you guys how to install this mod. Like for this mod, I'm gonna be replacing Trevor's car with, this is a Jeep Wrangler Trailcat Concept 2016. This is just I guess like an upgraded version, because right now he has kind of like an old school Jeep. So I'm upgrading it to a newer one, and this is pretty sweet. So here, I'll show you guys exactly how this mod works. So let's go ahead and download this. First, we're gonna install this Jeep Wrangler mod. So let's go ahead and click download. Alright, go ahead and click download again. Alright, so we'll let that download, and then we'll do that one last. Oh, look, this one's super easy to install. But this one's a little bit more complicated. So, but it's not hard by any means. Just make sure you follow my steps. Alright, so once you click on the folder, once you find the file that you downloaded, go ahead and extract it. Right, we have to extract the file, so make sure you do extract the file. We're gonna hit extract. Alright, so once that is done, should be quick. Alright, cool. So let's go ahead and close all this out. Close it out, and then we're gonna leave this open. We'll come back to that in a second. So here are the files, and then here are the steps. So just so you guys know, I do use Cryptic 5. Make sure you have that to run any mod. Scripted.net 3, that's what I have. OpenIV and menu, that is what we're gonna use to spawn. It's kind of a need. I'm pretty sure you could spawn vehicles by names on other trainers, but this is the menu that I use, and this is what we're gonna use to spawn that Jeep and to replace Trevor's Jeep. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna go into the DLC list.xml, and to find that file, we're gonna open OpenIV. Alright, so did I open it? Yes, I did. Okay, so we'll let that open. Should be gone. Alright, cool. Alright, so once you have your OpenIV, go to this path right here. So we're gonna go into the mods folder, update RPF, common, and then data. Alright, so we're gonna go to mods, update RPF, common, and then data. Right, data. Alright, and if you scroll down, it should be the second from the bottom of this XML text. Right, so scroll down, it should be this one right here. Alright, so once you find that, go ahead and right click. Make sure you right click. Double clicking will not work, so right click, and before that, make sure you hit edit mode. Click yes. Alright, so right click, edit. Alright, so once you have this XML file open, what you're going to do is you're going to want to have this in here. See, I already have mine in there because I was testing it out, but this is what you're going to want to have in here. I would copy and paste this in the description of YouTube, but YouTube doesn't allow these brackets right here, so I couldn't. But what you can do is copy, push any random one, like the top one. Make sure you are in between the paths too. Right, so this is the opening one, this is the closing with the slash, right? So make sure it's in between there. I would put it right under the last one that's in here. So this was our last one, we put it right under this one. So we're gonna just make sure, go ahead and copy, right? Go ahead and copy. Oops, alright, come on, this is glitching. What's going on? Let me do this again. Edit. So once you're here, press enter. And then copy and paste, right? Alright, so once you have this in here, what you're gonna want to do here is, let me use another example. So control copy, and I'm gonna copy. I think I see the problem. My control key is messed up. Alright, so I'm gonna paste. Alright, you see, you're gonna want this to say Trailcat, like how it says up here. So literally what you would just do in here is just type in Trailcat. Alright, so Trailcat. Oops. There you go. There you go. Now there you go. Alright, so that's literally all you're gonna want to do. And since I already have it in there, I'm gonna delete it. So make sure yours it says, so yours looks exactly like that. Once you're done with that, go ahead and hit save. And now you are done with that step. And now that you modify the DLC list, that XML, you're gonna want to actually put the mod in there because we haven't actually put it in the game yet. So to do that, you're gonna want to go to this file path right here. So first go to, we are in the root of GTA 5. You want to go to mod, update, x64, DLC packs, and then once you are here, you see all these folders. As you can see, I already dropped mine in here, which is right there. So what you're gonna want to do now is go to back to your download. This is the one that you extracted, right? And this is the one we got online. So this is the Jeep file. So once you are here, go on to, we're gonna do the add-on version. So go ahead and click V2 add-on, and then Trailcat. Right. Once you see this folder, what you want to do is literally just drag and drop it. So drag and drop, boom, right? And then yours should just be at the very bottom. And then you are done. The game is in the car is, the Jeep is in the game now. So once that is there, that is it. And then the name you would use to spawn it is called Trailcat, right? But now that we actually have the car inside of the vehicle that we're gonna replace Trevor's truck, now we're actually gonna have to use the mod that does the work, right? That does that work, and it's super easy. So now go back here, right? I'm gonna put this link in the description as well. So we're gonna download the replace character vehicles mod. Go ahead and click download. Download again. Alright, and then same thing as always, guys. Make sure you do extract it. I think someone in one of my videos said they couldn't move something to OpenIV, and the reason was, I believe, it's because it didn't extract their files. So make sure you open that up. Alright, we can close this out. We can close out the Jeep mod. Alright, so this is OpenIV. Alright, cool. So for this one, this is the file that we extracted, right? This is the replace character vehicles mod, and as soon as you open it, you're gonna see these three files. Well, two, because that's just a readme file. It's just a text document. So these two, the replace car v.cfg and the .net.adll, those two are the only files that you need. And what you're gonna want to do here, guys, listen here, super easy. You're just gonna drag and drop to the scripts folder. That's it. That is it. And you might ask, oh, I don't have a scripts folder. How do I get it? Well, how come you have it? You know, all you're gonna want to do is just literally just create a new folder and call it scripts, right? So I'm gonna name it test, just for an example, hit test, and then boom, folder. You know, there's nothing special about this folder. This is literally just a plain old folder that I created. But how it works is the .net pretty much reads that folder. So that's how it's being used. It's being used by the .net through the scripts of .net. So this is why you do need this one right here, because it reads the scripts folder, if I'm correct. I'm 95% sure that's what it does. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments. But that is, from my knowledge, what it does. That's how it works. So I'm gonna delete this test folder because that's just what I created to show you guys. So once you create that scripts folder, go ahead inside of it. So you already have it in here. So what you're gonna want to do is drag and drop, and that's literally it. So mine was in there, so mine didn't do anything, but yours should just automatically go in there. And make sure you are in edit mode, and that is literally it, guys. We installed the Jeep and we installed the replace character vehicles mod. So now that we now that we installed both of those mods, we should be good to go. Now please stick around because I'm going to show you how to use the mod and give you an example of how it works, and you know what I found is useful, and what the kind of bugs that I noticed. I'm just gonna keep it real with you guys. Where it messes up, where it might need some work, but for the most part, 95%, I'd say it's pretty good. I like it, so I'd definitely use it. So, all right, so I'm gonna launch GTA 5, and then I'll be right with you guys. Alright guys, so now that you're spawned into the game, as you can see, first there's a little red icon in the bottom left hand corner of my mini map, and that is my car, and that usually means, for some reason, for Trevor's it turns red. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but as you can see, my Jeep is already replaced. And the way I did that, guys, is so in order to replace this vehicle, and pretty much in order to the way to use this change vehicles mod is you're gonna want to go ahead and spawn the vehicle that you want to replace it with, or I should say get inside of the vehicle that you want to replace it with. And what I mean by that, so for this one, we want the Jeep, right? We want that Jeep. So you're gonna want to go, for me, I'm gonna open up menu, I'm gonna go to vehicle options. It might be different for you depending on your trainer, but pretty much where you're gonna want to go to is vehicle spawner, and then input model, where you can type in the name of the vehicle that you want to replace it with. So first is gonna be the name. It should be the same name for you guys too as well. So it should be Trailcat. So you're gonna want to spawn the model named Trailcat, and that's the name of the Jeep. So once you do that, boom, you are inside of the Jeep. And now once you are inside of the vehicle that you want to replace it with, in order to replace it on the number keypad on your keyboard, you're gonna want to hit the number 0. Almost said letter 0. The number 0. So once you hit 0, boom, as you can see, it says vehicle saved. And an easy way to turn this off too is just by hitting the number keypad 5 and keypad replacement stop. So you could turn it on and off with the number 5. So start it, and then vehicle saved, and then pretty much that vehicle is your new vehicle. And then feel free to modify it through menu, and that's literally it, guys. That's literally it. As I mentioned earlier, there are a couple bugs. Like as you can see, I'm in my vehicle, but for some reason on my mini map it's all the way over there. So you know, the idea of this mod is awesome. I think it's super cool, although it doesn't work 100% of the time. I say it works about 95% of the time, 90% of the time. But the idea of it is super cool, and it usually does work. But as I mentioned, there are a couple bugs where some things might not work. You might see that little glitch. But now I also did this with Michael's car, and this is another bug that I did notice inside of the mod. Let me see if it does it. So I did replace Audi's Audi 2 with an R8. His tailgater. As you can see too, he's right here, see? So this is his personal vehicle that I replaced it with, because you can see on the mini map it's over here for some reason. And it's the exact same thing, so I can show you guys in a little bit. And then it also, for some reason, it also shows Trevor's vehicles on the mini map, which usually doesn't happen. But if you guys can live with that, and if you guys are okay with it, I would definitely install this mod, right? It's just a little thing. It doesn't really affect the game too much, because your personal vehicles are replaced. So that's pretty much the point of the mod, and the mod is doing its job. It's just like I mentioned, there are a couple bugs, but I'm gonna show you guys. But isn't this car super cool? Like, it's awesome. I love it. And see, as you can see here, so if I come here, his tailgater isn't there no more. This is his new tailgater, and this is the car that I replaced it with. And I did the same exact thing, guys, for this one too. I pretty much just spawned the car that I want to use, and then I just hit the 0 on the number keypad, and boom, car was replaced. And it's simple as that, guys. That's what I do love about this mod. Super easy, it's quick, it's fast, and you can literally change your vehicles at any time. You don't always have to go in and install a different mod every single time. And see, here it is. See, I'm in my Jeep again, this personal vehicle. And yeah, guys, I hope you guys really do enjoy this mod. Let me know what you guys think. I know the idea of this is, I keep saying this, right, but you know, at the end of the day, it's a pretty cool mod. It's a pretty cool mod, and I was debating if I should bring it to you guys just because of the little glitches, but I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm gonna show you guys, and you know, you guys might like a lot more. Maybe it's just me overthinking it, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this mod. Let me know what you guys think, and then I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, take care, guys.